My name is Ryan and welcome back to the Gungeon. We are going to be playing the Hunter. We already talked to that guy and got the owl in between episodes. And by in between episodes I say there was a very slight attempt at an episode that turned out not to be an episode at all. Oh, that was a rough run. It wasn't an amusingly rough run. Amusingly rough runs I would just leave. It was just a dreadful, slow, painful death. Drained of all possible energy to get things. Was no good. Alright. Let's roll out of the way there. Beautiful. I'm looking for a good weapon here on floor 1. Now, I'm not saying an amazing weapon. I don't want a weapon that'll kill the final boss, right? I'm not looking for Commando. I'm not looking for RC Rocket. I'm not looking for Makeshift Cannon because I don't have that unlocked. I'm not looking for any of these things. What I am looking for is just a reasonable weapon that I could use to kill a boss. Just a boss, any boss. That'd be real nice. What I'm definitely not looking for is a weapon that does less damage than rolling into enemies. Which is good fun. Get him. Oh, baby. Car, what? Yeah, it's not going to get many of them. Wait, unless it got the other blue one. Oh, it did get the other blue one. No, I'm fine with that then. So, as a result of wanting to get the Money Pit achievement, I need to make sure that I drop chandeliers on as many people as possible. And that was some solid chandelier dropping right there. Alright, looks like we're not going down to the oubliettes. Unless I have the energy and passion to find the other entrance. By the other entrance, I mean the other water barrel and push it into the fire there. Unlikely. I don't like doing that. I don't even like going to the oubliette. I did it last run. You want to see me go to the oubliette? Go check out last run. It's an hour long. If you've got 1/24th of your day to spare, yeah, then go check it out. 40 minutes if you watch it at time and a half speed. Which I heartily recommend. Stop giving me enemies that are determined never to drop money. Give me more gun nuts, please. Because at the moment, we're just not going to get any money at all in this run. Whoop. Whoop. Got him. What? 1 casing for this entire room? Ooh, okay. It only takes 5. That's interesting. Very interesting information. 1. Random. Alright, I guess. Oh. Oh. Okay. Just, let's pretend that didn't happen. Let's pretend that didn't happen. So why are we pretending that didn't happen, I hear you cry? Because, I mean, I want to feel like I contributed something to the run. Like I turned up at the right time and I started recording. That's my effort as far as this run is concerned, because the rest of the effort is all on the part of this amazing gun. Mega Hand's going to carry us. It's not a great boss weapon. I am still going to need an actual weapon for fighting bosses, but it'll take out the first and second floor boss relatively handily. Just past that, it's pretty much a room clear. It's one of the most efficient room clears in the game, mind you. But it still is just a room clear at that point. That is not the gun I wanted to swap to. Because I do not want to waste ammunition in that gun when it is not necessary. Alright. Crash through all of those. Set them up and knock them down. Beautiful. Sure. Refill the crossbow here. Yes, it's a passive or active. So they could be Cog of Battle, could be Lead Skin. There's still good stuff could be in there. Alright, what do we got in here? Nothing at all. Nothing at all. At the very least, we do have a sales point, so if this is... Wow, excuse me, if I could just go back, thank you very much. So if this is actually an abysmal item, I can just get rid of it. No, that's fine. I'll keep that. Ammo belt, more ammo, or larger max ammo capacity. Whee! It's worth mentioning, I ought to just spend all of my blanks here. There's no reason not to. I mean, there, in very rare circumstances, can be a second secret room. But it's super rare. That fight would have been real bad if I didn't actually have this. Staff of Firepower is actually a really good boss weapon. Interesting. Is the video game apologizing to me? I kind of feel like it is. I kind of feel like it is. Okay, let's go back to the crossbow with the, excuse me, crossbow with the offhand of the rusty sidearm. I don't like that each of those is a two-shot. Beautiful. Not exactly too keen on that fact. 1, 2. Okay, as long as that's also 2, we're fine. 1, 2. That was bad. That was really bad. Really bad roll. Don't do what I did. Beautiful. 2. Damn it! Alright, come up close and personal. Roll through. Got him. Let's go to the shop, make sure it generates its key. Yo, what up, A key 47 that I'm almost certainly unable to get? How are you doing today? That well, eh? Alright. We need to give ourselves every chance to get every key on this floor. There's unfortunately only one available in this shop, so I am going to need 2 dropped after rooms and or the boss. And or, I guess, chests, secret rooms, those kinds of things. Whoa, okay, that was not okay. Friendo, where are you? Ah, found him. Alright. Now we can fight. That hit of damage wasn't really too consequential because it was against armor, so it doesn't prevent me from getting any money. That said, as soon as I have enough money for the key on this floor, that's pretty much all I actually desperately need. I guess maybe a blank if I desperately need to look for a secret room. No! Good roll. I mean, bad initial roll, but good recovery roll. Unfortunately, we did take damage against one of these. I can't remember exactly which, because it was just a whole blur. A whole mess. We do already have a boss fighting weapon and a room clearing weapon, so I actually want to try and get a passive after this boss. So in order to try and force that generation, I'm going to make sure that I picked up a... Excuse me for a second here. I'm gonna make sure that I picked up a gun before I fight the boss, so that the boss is not guaranteed to drop a gun. I say that every single episode, but it's nevertheless true. And often how I handle things. Either I force the gun or don't force the gun. Oh, there we go. Woo! It's 4 shots by base. I'm very, very used to that. Beautiful. We'll reload you. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, crud. Oh, boy. Okay. I am not liking our chances here. We've probably just got to loop around here and then finally the secret room. Secret room? What am I talking about? The chest. Possibly the secret room up here? I don't know. I didn't see the map. Damn it. It looked like that was going to be a key. Because it spawned in the same way that a key spawns. And it looked a little silver. I got a little excited for a second, but never mind. We're back to sad. Yeah, it's very unlikely we actually manage at this point. Okay, this is just going to be the downset room, yeah. Crud. Usually I would like to open these before I go into the boss. But there is a chance, albeit slim, that the boss gives me 2... keys. Sorry for stop talking, but video game very difficult. Whew. Okay. Good blank, Ryan. Got him. Whew, managed to actually take out all of your friends as well. Only took half of my ammunition and no keys. Wow, good work. I am very displeased by this, in fact. If you're betting on how displeased I would be, I hope your money was on very, because you have succeeded in taking your friend's money at that rate. Otherwise, you're... Really? How did you not know? Obviously, it was going to be very. Okay, that is all very unfortunate. I did check up there. I guess I have to blank the shop. Obviously not. Yeah, we're just screwed, I guess. We got no keys, in fact. Cost 3 keys for the AK-47. I don't have the ability to steal. I don't have anything like that. I can't get the ability to steal on this floor. Well, I can. I can. Oh, Polaris is pretty good. Oh, shit. We're at an embarrassment of riches. Yeah, we did find the secret room. Unfortunately, it's just HP. Yeah, we're in an embarrassment of riches in terms of our gun selection. That's not usually a sentence I can say. I do feel a little bad about everything. You know, everything. I feel pretty bad about that. We'll move on. We'll be alright. A speed up would make me feel a lot better about having missed out on the A key. A key that early in the run as well. Oh, it would have been glorious. Whew, got one. Okay. A lot of ammunition to spend on just these 3 enemies. If this weapon wasn't so good when I level it up, I'd already have stopped using it. Because I've used about 100 ammunition, and I've only just cleared 1 room. Thankfully, I can actually reload it, though. So if you don't know how the Polaris functions, it becomes better the more enemies you kill with it by increasing itself in levels. These levels are decreased when you take damage. Exactly what just happened there. I leveled up. I started firing 2 bullets each shot. And then immediately took damage and set myself back down. Clearly only for the purposes of demonstration did I actually take damage there. You know, had I my own druthers, I'd be fine. But no, I needed to make a point. Beautiful. Now we're at 2, so it's going to be a lot more potent. And the third stage is even more potent. It only gets so much better. Beautiful. And so much more ammo efficient, so it's... Oh my gosh. I need to have 100 casings or curse at some point during this floor. There's a black market there. Only way to enter is by having 100 casings or a level of curse. I don't have curse from anything I'm holding. No. Crap. Is that our shop that's locked? There's our level 3. We're not one-shotting things, but we are close. Level 3 is the highest level it gets to. Okay, so it's not our shop that's locked. It's something else. If our shop is also locked, I'm gonna be a frustrated man about... Wow, we actually got a lot of money from that previous room. Almost enough to guarantee, single-handedly, that we make it into that black market. Beautiful. I do want the key, but again, black market first. As long as I manage to make my way into the black market, I'll be able to teleport back in there, even if I dip below 100 casings. Or dip below, you know, 1 level of curse. So I could go in right now if I wanted. A black market, 95% of the time, will give me an item or two that is going to help me just immeasurably in the run. Okay. Let's go to the black market now. Do I have any way of casting water? If you can throw water into the black market, you can get some really cool stuff happening. Okay, 100 casings will go. You throw water into the mouth of the black market, and in return, really, like, wow, this is what... Never mind. Never mind. Yep. Yep. Think your aim is... Yes, I do! Oh, no, wait, this isn't the one I'm good at. Never mind, I thought it was the one I'm good at. Yeah, no! Get him! No! Got him. No! I fucked up. I'm real bad at this. I'm not good at this one. I say as though it's a surprise. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. Never mind. Pretty good, actually. Really good. Yes, it is. Alright, compressed air tank is one of the best items in the game. One of the best guns in the game for boss killing. I think it casts water. No, there's no entrance anymore. You've stolen it. They ruined it all. I'll show you one usage of it. Never mind, I'm going to show you all of the usages of it as we fight the boss. Birdum, 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 birdum. Beautiful. Just fire it as you'd like. Oh, that was almost bad. Absent-mindedly at the boss in their general direction. Beautiful. Beautiful kill. And that's a magic lamp. That's another boss weapon. That's pretty good. It's a pretty good one. I don't know. I want that. I want that quite badly. I'll be honest with you, if I end up with enough money, I'm just going to take the key And then I will go buy that. There's no ability to steal around, is there? We'll have to see as time goes on. See, the Polaris is about... Actually, I should use the Polaris until it's out of ammunition. Because it and the... Nice. Mega Hand are going to be my room clearing weapons. So I should use the Polaris until it's out of ammunition. And then the Mega Hand until it's out of ammunition. So that if I do get an ammo drop, I can refill one of them for maximum value. Whereas if I'm half out on each of them and then I get an ammo drop, like, you know, I only get half value from an ammo. Which is just a bad idea to have. Yeah, that's going to be enough for me to get the key. Nice. I can actually get the Mimic Tooth Necklace at this rate. Which would turn every chest in the game into a Mimic. If I can get another key... Nah, that almost looked like another key. Then I'd be quite keen on that. Shit, that actually turns the tide. Alright, game, you got me. I'll give up the heart. I'm not happy about it, but the Mimic Tooth Necklace is going to be able to get me into the red chest. Alright, now I just have to fight my chests. I don't think this affects next floor. I think it does affect this floor. Yep, it does. Got him. Alright, what do you got? Estus Flask! I can't even take it! It's real good, though. But it's not as good as being able to guarantee the majority of my flawlesses. That's an unfortunate loss to take, though, friend. Okay, what do you got? Ah, Pox Scanning's pretty good. Reasonable room clear. Secret room, secret room, secret room. Oh, secret room, oh, secret room. I don't know the rest of the lyrics to the song. I'm gonna get a good parody going on one day. It happened back in the Grimrock days, a few times. You can't fluke it that many times, though. Alright, I guess we'll get it on the way out. I'm gonna just double blank as I'm leaving. As long as I manage to keep lots and lots of HP, we should be, like, more than fine and dandy. You know what? We'll blank this room. Alright. Can't say I didn't try. If we got the A key, this whole run would be so different, though. Alright, off to the Polaris. Beautiful. Give him 2 shots. If pretty much every enemy is going to go down to 2 shots... I'm pretty pleased, I'll be entirely honest. Okay, it was 3 for that guy. Beautiful. Have them take care of themselves. Excellent. Excellent. My only concern for the rest of this run is going to be ammunition. As long as I can keep my ammunition usage under control... or find some way to get more ammunition, I'm looking at you, Ammo Synthesizer, then we are more than golden. I'll make sure that I have my Mega Hand on the off, so that I can immediately switch when I run out of ammunition from the Polaris here. Almost forgot that you were going to be a Mimic. Oh, Shock Rifle, pretty good. I mean, not that good, sure. But fine. Definitely fine. I think fine is a decent characterization of it. Ooh, you're taking more than 1 shot. That's unfortunate. If I could get a damage up those glutinous fiends would go down in a single Mega Hand round. Beautiful. The map loops in on itself with no loose edges. And if I get ammo, obviously the Polaris is up. God, I hope I don't run out of ammo for this as well. That's gotta be... It's so unlikely that I end up with no ammo drops in the time that I would need one. Okay. Ooh, okay, I don't like that mage friend there. Beautiful. Managed to survive through, though. Shops on the other side. Ice block. Hero's immune this turn, obviously. Beautiful. I often end up taking damage to that guy because I forget that he spawns in the center of the room and I stand a little too close. Plus, he takes a shot, like, as soon as he spawns, so it can be quite annoying. But a break A. I mean, maybe. We probably just straight up don't freaking need it. Come on, money. Did we only get 5 from that guy? That's okay. On this floor, I think giving 5 from a gun nut is pretty generous, actually. I was in a very floor 1 mindset where I was thinking, no, I'm gonna get 10. This is more than okay. Sure. We'll take the blank. And then Polaris. And we will continue with the Mega Hand. This is not good. Never mind, there's only one left. Beautiful. We're fine. Woo! Step right up, step right up. Don't mind if I do. After... Oh, that was almost bad. After I finish the floor. When's the last time I took damage? Asking for a friend. Your friend's name is me. Taking out the ice cube there. Pretty good move so that I could actually move around the rest of the map. Sure, I'll take that. Basically, I only have to worry about special rooms being locked at this point. And I guess key shops. Key vendors. They're not exactly vendors of keys. They are a key and they are a vendor. Easy mistake to make. Down a level in Polaris, unfortunately. Really thought you would have died much earlier. Whoa! Okay, Ring of Ethereal Form is the ability to steal. Fuck. I can't take it. Oh, it's flight as well! That'll actually settle it. Yeah, I have to take it. That's not... That is... There's no grade in here, no. Alright, we'll take the Ring of Ethereal Form. Why do we have to take the Ring of Ethereal Form, you ask? Because it will win Shooty Dude for me, I reply diligently. And... Hey, I didn't even fall in. Beautiful. How's that not a mimic? Oh, come on. It's a shitty gun. Alright, let's walk in and Dark Mark for a second. Okay, that didn't even work. What? Already got hit. I didn't even see the bullet that hit me. That's so not okay. Alright, sure. Do what you want. Do what you want, video game. I mean, if I'm already hit. Alright. Come on. Take him out. Take him out. Don't you do this to me. Alright, I just need HP from external sources now. Come on. Thank you. Ought to have happened a lot sooner as far as I'm concerned. Kindle's blanks, sure. I kind of want to gun munch the dark marker away because it is actually not good. It'll just be a room clear weapon later. So what the dark marker is supposed to do is you charge it up and then it does that. Hey, it blanks the room for you. Like, really cool. But it wastes all of the ammo in the rest of the clip and it doesn't actually function as a blank. Like, things that would be opened by blanks aren't opened by it. For an example. And also, you have to fire the first clip before you can charge it. Makes no sense. No dang sense. Alright. Well, fuck. My Polaris is never going to be built up again now. That boss robbed me of all of my Polaris charges. I had lost one just beforehand, but that boss kind of settled that I'm never getting them back because now I'm on level 1 Polaris. Level 2 Polaris you can still kill enemies with and you can get back to level 3 Polaris. Level 1 Polaris is really difficult to get back to level 2 though. Just because the amount of time it takes you to kill an enemy, oftentimes an enemy will be able to deal damage to you and reset your progress again and again and again and again and again and again. This happens very commonly. What? I didn't even know that was gonna happen. Okay. Knock him away. Beautiful. I need to use my Ring of Ethereal Form more, but it's not coming up that often. Like, it hasn't come up since the boss fight. Lost both of the armor I got after the boss fight, though. One, I think, was in the boss fight. One was in the secret room. Not a good loss to have to take, I'll be entirely honest with you. I was pretty certain that a hit from the Mega Hand would have taken that enemy out. I find a lot of the time, the second section of that flammable globule on there is just able to tank stupid amounts of damage. And I think it's just because you can't kill it with any initial hit. I have no guarantee to that effect, but I believe that to be the case. You can't kill it with any initial hit. In the pit. Alright, you don't get knocked back on the initial shot. Mimic Necklace, the poor man's AK-47. Excuse me? Alright, no healings for me, I guess. Now, there were some fixes to the game to make sure that kind of thing never happens. Glad to see they worked. Beautiful. Make sure that I go into this. And realize that the enemy is going to be an enemy. Okay, now... start working up some damage on this. Racking up some kills for the Polaris. It's going to be almost all of the ammunition in the Polaris in order to get one kill. Polaris plus Metronome would be hilariously good. I don't even like that. Personally, Bloody Eye. It's really good against the final boss. Not really good against the Dragon. Makes some of the Dragon's things more difficult to dodge rather than easier. You know what I'm going to do here? So it's blanked the room, as you can see. Thought that one was going to work. Alright, well, the Polaris has just lost all of its charge. Hey, get away from me. Beautiful. And sure, let's fight you as well, I guess. Come on. Something worthwhile. I thought that maybe the chest awarded from this wouldn't be a Mimic, because the chest awarded from Winston wasn't a Mimic. And by Winston, of course, I mean Winchester. I've just been playing Winston a lot in Overwatch recently. I don't know why, but the Genji nerfs seem to have brought more Genjis into the game. Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have thunk it? Gluttons for punishment, those players. Keep playing him and we'll remove his weapons. Replace him with Nerf darts. Okay, that actually has to go back into the Mega Hand. That's part of the deal. That said, if I was ever planning to get the Polaris back up to speed, refilling the Polaris would be a really good idea. Because at this rate, I might get to level 2 by the time my Polaris is out of ammunition. Might. Alright, in this room. Come on, fight me. Gosh. With so many of these shots. The Mimic is just really good at dodging. Really good at dodging, really good at strafing. In a way that not many enemies in the game actually are. It's also worth noting the Mimic actually does have speed, so fair enough. Beautiful, we're on level 2 of the Polaris. Now it's an actual relatively potent weapon. Rather than a stroke across the cheek. Come on. Can't really afford to move too much right now. Beautiful, that does count as a kill, so we'll take that out. Free experience. I pretty much need to flawless the Dragon at this point. And also not take too much damage until then, because we just don't have HP on our side right now. This room is likely to get us to the 3rd level of the Polaris, but never mind. Not if I run out of the Polaris. Beautiful. Next ammo, obviously, going straight to the Polaris. Although I do want the compressed air tank to be filled relatively soon. If that at all becomes possible. Down. Beautiful. Hey, there we go. That's all I needed to do. Get him down on the ground. Oh, baby, the stinger. Frost bullets. Winchester. All right, if I can get enough to just purchase the stinger outright, I can steal the frost bullets. Otherwise, I'll probably still just purchase the stinger. Steal or purchase the stinger. It's likely more important to me than the frost bullets. Frost bullets can be handy, but the stinger can, you know, beat a boss for us in a way that will win the run. I mean, to my mind, there's no contest. Got him. 1, 2. The ashen ones only take 1 hit. Beautiful. No money? Wow. Oh, never mind. We did get some. Alright. Alright. Gonna have to go fight the boss. Compressed air tank, sure. I mean, it's almost out of ammunition. I don't want to crack into the start of a different boss weapon when this one's almost out of ammunition. Because this one's already due for a refill. It's also worth noting, over the course of this boss fight, I'm relatively likely to get another charge for my space bar. So wherever I feel like it, I can use my space item. Also have a stupid amount of blanks. I'm gonna use my space bar by here. Okay, and now off to our next boss weapon. Which at this point is going to be you, old friend. Just so that I can finish those off. Okay. If I had penetrative shots, this actually turns out to be way more effective against the dragon than any other boss, because the dragon is so thick, with 2 C's, that it takes multiple hits from each wisp instance, so you get way more genies hitting the enemy than you should. Okay. The correct answer here is going to be the Patriot. I'm gonna just have to do all of the rolls. I can't take risky rolls too often right now because I do have, I believe, Bloody Eye or Valkyrie. I have one of them. But whichever I have, it's going to make it really annoying for me. Really? Alright, I got half of it. This is interesting. Do I use my... Oh, no, I should use my blanks. Never mind, I was about to say... Should I use my spacebar to guarantee that I flawless this? I don't know why this is making no noise, the Patriot here. I might submit a bug report. I mean, I am playing beta software. I may as well submit a bug report. Okay, thank you for the flawless. Pretty important right there. Not enough money, so I guess I get to choose between the Stinger and the Frost Bullets. I think the Stinger is better. Stinger is probably more important right now. Thank you. Guess I'll teleport away. Get out of my stealing phase. I should have probably purchased the things from you first. No, I can still do it. We're fine. Back to full HP. And I guess we're out of there. Sure. Pretty solid as far as I'm concerned. Now, we are down to just Mega Hand at the moment as a room clear. We should be fine. We do also have Rattler and a bunch of other things. But I do want to use my best room clear in almost all circumstances so that I don't take too much damage before I get into Lich Fight. Because if I get into Lich Fight with, like, you know, 5 full hearts, that's 10 hits, right? Not half hearts. 5 full hearts, I'll live. I'll win the game. Guaranteed. Ah, we found the dead end. Rough. If that gave me ammunition, I wouldn't have been so sad about it. Beautiful. Pretty much, I'm going to take out the weakest enemies first, because a lot of the weakest enemies are the worst. Like Pupulon, for example, is lower in health than a large amount of the other enemies I'm going to be fighting right now, but way more dangerous because of the way it curves its bullets. Damn it, I shouldn't have hit you. Yeah, you would have just died there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, 4. Hey, nice. Okay, we don't want to loop back in. Pretty solid. That attack isn't even going to get off. Oh, shit, we kill those in one. That's pretty important to know as a metric. Yes, we refill this. That's the most correct option. The most responsible option, rather. It's pretty important to know that a king will go down to a single charged Mega Hand shot. Like, there's some really good metrics that I like to know, like, about how much damage on each floor certain enemies take to certain weapons, especially common enemies to common weapons. Specifically with my base damage, if you've got, you know, like a 5%, 20%, 25%, 50%, 30%, whatever, damage up, then that all just goes out the window. But I like knowing, for instance, I can rely on the fact that I'm going to be able to one-shot those, but two-shot these, right? It's good information to have. It informs a lot of decisions I make later about whether or not I dodge or whether or not I, like, stare someone down and chicken them and fight them, right? Beautiful. No teleportation means you're dead. Okay, we'll go on the outside. Beautiful. Put myself in protective custody of the ethereal realm. I do have to look over my microphone stand so that I can actually see exactly how much time I have left in my use item there. That's something that I'd like if, for example, modding were a thing for this game. Just a little bar above my head when I'm using an active item. Similar to how the reload looks, but obviously different so you know it's not the reload. To show me how long I have left in that active. That would actually be like a major quality of life increase for me. Beautiful. Being able to take out those three really early on is going to pretty much trivialize the rest of this room. He says as he takes damage. Do I? Nope. Not yet. Got him. Hey, almost. Almost, friendo. I am running out of ammunition in this weapon. That is important to know. The Rattler is my next up, which, you know, for all of its virtues, still is a shotgun. It will put me in more risk to be using it. Simply because shotguns are primarily, almost due to definition, an up-close weapon. Okay, I've got to have some weapons that are actually better right now for this. Yeah. I mean, I am going to be up close and personal with these. But also, because I'm fighting three at the same time, getting them poisoned is going to be pretty damn powerful. Because it means that I can just kill one and focus on the others. They all take the poison damage at the same time. It's all good. Hey, shambling around. Shambling rounds can't be poisoned. It's worth noting. That's why that one wasn't. I love that the shambling round contributes to your kill on the next one as well. Alright, now we'll double back over to the Mega Hand. I'll be the first to say that the guns that we got in this run were an embarrassment of riches. It was not possible to lose. Now, watch as I lose. 2, 3. Oh, there goes my Polaris charge. But that's also the first time I've been hit in hell. Pretty happy about that, I'll be entirely honest. That was not me. Whoops. Accidentally blanked, apparently. Both Pupulons are dead. That roll probably should have taken some life from me as well. Beautiful. It's time for the boss. Okay, so the first section I will combat with the compressed air tank. Right up until you summon friends into the... Oh, I'm not going to get the flawless. Wah, I'm a crying baby about it. As soon as you start summoning friends, I'm going to stop using the compressed air tank, obviously. So don't do it. Don't summon friends. Ah, they're friends. Alright. Come on, get him. Got him. Woo, okay. Next section, not so difficult. Out of these, I'm pretty certain... Okay, I can get some patriotism off. Staff of Firepower probably isn't necessary. Patriotism and compressed air tank. Because for the final one, I want to use the Stinger. Unless they change that. They probably patched that, I'd have to imagine. Because it is a super cheeky strategy. You basically get to destroy all of your opponent's bullets before they create them. It's rude as hell and not okay. Actually, while I'm invulnerable, I ought to be using the Patriot here. I simply hate that that attack can spawn while you're on the arse end of this attack. Because it pretty much means that you can't dodge to the sides. Alright, good work, compressed tank. And we'll actually keep Stinger on the offside. Just so that I can test it. It's mostly just personal interest at this point. It's obviously not going to affect the outcome of the run. Speaking of not affecting the outcome of the run, let's try not to affect the outcome of the run horribly against ourselves here by playing badly. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't delete the outsides anymore. It repopulates itself. Okay, they patched that. Damn! If you had any decent explosive weapon, you used to be able to pretty much just ruin the Lich's last phase. Especially the Stinger. The RPG would also do it, but obviously it has reload speed problems, so your opponent would be able to be kind of refilling the entire area with bullets in the time that it would take you to reload, and you'd still have to dodge those. That said, that's a Lich kill right there. Woo! Feel pretty good about it. Pretty successful runs recently. Obviously, there was the one off camera that failed horribly. The ones that make it to the channel, though. Yeah, no, just missing one master round. If I end up with all 5 master rounds in a run, I often feel pretty good. But obviously, is that due to having the 5 master rounds or due to having the capacity to have gotten those 5 master rounds? Like, to get those 5 master rounds, you've got to have a decent boss weapon. So, that kind of runs towards it. You've got to have ability to dodge. That runs towards it. You've got to have maybe a speed up. Like, there's a bunch of things that can help you get the master rounds that also help you have a successful run. But also, just having the master rounds and the HP they give is just incredible. It can't be overstated, the power of that. My name, for the moment, by the way, has been Rhapsody. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. That has been Enter the Gungeon, and hopefully we will see you next time.